Speaking of things. What is it?
Are you not sure what we're doing?
Tell them what it's about.
It's going to be about some things.
Oh.
Okay, let's just roll the episode.
Got it. Hey, you want to see what's in my shorts? We got something in our shorts here. First, we got to do this. Listen. Oh!
Shorts and shorts.
Shorts and shorts, spammers and scammers. We are continuing on a theme, a Bangladeshian theme. Dave, I don't know if I should admire you or just be freaking scared. I don't know. I don't know if you should be ruling the world or wearing an ankle bracelet. I don't know which one it lands on, but you have established a relationship with the lovely Bangladeshian entrepreneurs.
Everyone wants to rule the world.
Tears for Fears.
Yes.
Are we just doing song lyrics now? Tears for Fears. Everyone wants to rule the world. Who, pray tell, have you spoken to as of late?
H. Radoy Sheikh.
What is this about? Can you set me up? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so we returned to Bangladesh for sure. And H. Radoy's birthday is January 4th, if anyone wants to reach out to him.
Why do you have that information?
It's actually here on his profile.
Oh, I thought you said he's actually here. My God, if that door would have opened and he would have walked into this freaking room, that would have been amazing.
That would have been crazy.
Okay, so you have his birth date, and I'm assuming you're going to be sending a little something his way, January 4th.
Maybe we can send him something from Speaking of Things. Maybe the thingies can reach out.
Ooh, that could be fun.
So anyway, if this is your first time listening or you're tuning into one of our shorts, the way we do it here, scammers and spammers reach out to us. We engage their time so you don't have to. Through the podcast, we change their voice. We don't know really what they sound like because all of this has been done right now through Facebook Messenger. We also engage over text. And if you have any spammers information and you want us to reach out to them, send it to us at speak2sot@gmail.com.
For the love of God, put a stamp on it.
If you want it, you better put a stamp on it.
You know what? I felt like I spoon-fed you that one.
You did.
All right, hit me.
So this person just simply, H. Radoy Sheikh, just automatically just sends us something to Upwork. So this might actually be legit.
He sends us something?
Yeah, from Upwork.
Oh,
like
from
his
Upwork,
page.
from the Platwork. You might have to explain what that platform is.
Upwork is where you can go out and hire independent consultants. Definitely recommend Upwork. A lot of great information out there.
They
Also,
do cool stuff.
They do. And if they don't sponsor us, but they could get even cooler if they sponsor us.
My God, you realize their cool level would go through the roof, skyrocket even, if they sponsored us.
Skyrockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
Okay, I can't sing it.
David Bowie?
Oh God, no. No. Oh Lord. Here we go again to the wide webernet. Skyrockets in Afternoon Delight.
Is it the Beatles?
No. Afternoon Delight. Can you read our
Starland Vocal Band.
Who the hell is that?
It must have been One Hit Wonder.
You know what movie featured the a cappella version of that? Multiple men singing it.
Good Will Hunting. It was in Good Will Hunting.
No.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, when he was on the couch talking to Robin Williams.
Whoa.
When Matt Damon was on the couch talking to Robin Williams.
Okay, wow. They've made some bank off of that song because I was thinking Ron Burgundy, Legend of Ron Burgundy. Skyrocketing.
Good Will Hunting came first.
Does that ring a bell?
But Good Will Hunting came first.
Yeah, not as interesting.
All right, quick question.
Yeah.
Better movie, Good Will Hunting or American Beauty?
See, American Beauty now has been tainted.
Before the tainting.
Before the tainting. It's a pretty good toss-up. They're in a similar league of quality, I think.
Johnny D is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Just pick one. American Beauty, Good Will Hunting.
I'm going to go with Good Will Hunting.
I'm so glad you answered that because if you said American Beauty, my response would have been, fuck you, the podcast is over.
Well, I guess we live to finish another episode.
We do.
Why? Very strong feelings.
I feel like there's two parties or two classes here. You're either a Good Will Hunting, and I think both movies are good. I think Good Will Hunting is great. They both came out at the same time and had a very profound effect on the movie industry, but I think Good Will Hunting is much better than American Beauty. And you usually land on one side or the other.
And I'm assuming you think that you're right for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if I'm remembering correctly, and Johnny D, you can call in if I'm misremembering, but he was an American Beauty fan. And look who I'm making a podcast with now.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it? Man.
So anyway,
okay.
We got a little sidetrack there. We got a little Starland vocaled there. Shiny things.
How can you not? Skyrocket.
All right. So H. Roy Radoy.
What did you just call me?
H. Roy.
All right. Enough of that. Let's use initials.
HS.
All right. Dr.
He reached
HS.
out. He said,
Do you want to promote your Apple Podcast Spotify worldwide?
ask a pretty legit question. How many days do you hustle?
Hustle. If you want to hustle, you got to hustle 24/7, right?
Every day I'm hustling.
365.
Sir, please go to my Upwork profile and check everything is given. How long do you want to promote your Apple Podcast to air?
Everything is given. This is where we're in that language barrier. Like, I wonder if that means like, hey, I'm legit, man.
Right. So he asked how long we want to promote for. I think you and I can agree forever.
I was going to say, like, I wouldn't just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I said, forever.
Yes, sir. Can you order me work from Upwork?
You know, he's trying to get me to go to a legit platform. We told him forever. So I want to know, what's your forever plan?
What is your hit me with a number. Your forever number.
My goal is to fulfill your goals and take you to the pinnacle of success. My only goal is to make you happy. I want to show your podcast to the world and take your company to the next level.
So the cool part here is he wants to show it, and we have viewers. So that works out perfect.
It's match made in heaven.
He gets you get me. There's a movie. Wait, you get me. Wait, you get us? I don't know. I'm not a movieist. Let it go.
Anyone listening who knows what movie that's from, email us.
Email us, speak to SoT@gmail.com.
So it's at this point I just decide to totally take this in an opposite direction. Because maybe he's legit, and if he is legit, I want to know, right?
All
So
right.
I figure if I throw him an off the wall question, he's going to just go and, not respond, and I can just, move on with everything.
Right.
So I asked him, how do you feel about fruit?
That's up there with one of the dumber questions you asked. How do you feel about fruit? Just in general.
In general. Yeah. I didn't ask a specific fruit.
Okay, so let's picture your Mr. H or whatever his name is, Mr. HS. You're sitting over in your Upworks cubicle, which is obviously where it's not a place; it's just your house. What was the question?
How do you feel about fruit?
If it's me, I'm bailing. I'm done with you.
You should.
Okay.
Sir, I can feel very good about the result because I will be a tool of your company and will feel bad. And if you can stay with your company.
Maybe he's using fruit as some code word for like the business or something.
Perhaps. But if you know, I always focus in on like one thing they've said. So I respond, you're a tool, all right. So you don't want to work for my company?
Now you're getting hostile, for Christ's sake. You were talking about fruit for a second.
Some might say indignant.
A little bit.
I want to work for your company. I want to support your company throughout my life.
Whoa. Dude is making a life commitment.
So now I got to know how much is he in?
What level of commitment are we talking about? Occasionally.
So I asked him straight up, I'm like, so you're selling your soul to the company?
You don't believe me? Give me your link. If you don't believe me, I can show you some demos.
Now, see, it feels like you're questioning him.
It does. So I just reply enthusiastically, demos.
He's got you back. He's hooked you again.
Sir, give me your Apple Podcast Spotify link.
So apparently that's all one thing, an Apple Podcast Spotify link.
Oh, yeah. You just combined it too.
But he mentioned demos. So now I'm focused on the demos.
What is a demo?
Demonstration.
Okay. What is his version of a demo, I wonder?
So that's what I said. I said, give me a demo. And he replies with all these screenshots and a link to some YouTube channel where, and we'll post this when people just, I don't know, they're making salad or making potatoes or something, and it's 1,000 people free eat.
What?
1,200 carp.
What does this have to do with podcasts?
I have no idea.
Okay.
This is a YouTube channel. Check out how we are making videos and go viral. Apple and Skin Short were never taken.
Skin Short?
Yeah, that sounds like some 8mm shit or something.
What the hell?
Yeah. Do you ever see that movie 8mm?
I think I have, but I can't picture it.
It's fucked up.
Oh, sounds like a good time. I'm not very good with the movie recollection.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm not a movieist.
He sends us a YouTube thing, and I was like, we aren't YouTube. We're not.
We could be.
We could be. Someone out of this duo didn't want to do YouTube.
If we wanted to build listeners, we would go on YouTube.
That's the best place to build listeners. That's where I do most of my listening.
I can provide you with all kinds of services. Sir, I want to be one of your companies. Please give me your Apple Podcast Spotify link. How many downloads do you want per month on your Apple Podcast?
So, this guy said he's in Upwork and everything. Maybe he's legit. So I want to know how much is he really committed? And I don't know. We haven't talked about taking the company public.
We have not.
We have not.
Is that up for discussion? I mean, I guess we could set some time aside.
Well, I did offer this guy some shares.
Did you really?
So I said, how many stock shares do you want to buy?
Sir, I get 20K to 50K downloads per month on your podcast with subscription ratings, reviews.
So I replied, you said you want to be part of the company. How many IPO shares do you want?
We're going public, baby.
I want to be with your company. I want to support you on your Apple Podcast, Spotify, and many more. I want to work with you as a person in your company.
He's sticking to the message.
He's sticking to the message, and he pointed out he wanted to be with the company. So again, I took that literally.
Jesus.
And I let him know, you really can't be with a company. We aren't open to starting a relationship at this time without a financial investment of all of your money. So now I'm trying to sell him.
The old switcheroo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, flipping the switch. Let's see what he's got.
Do you think a switcheroo is related to the kangaroo?
I don't think from an animal perspective they're very related per se.
We talked about having an animal episode. Maybe we'll have a switcheroo on.
We could. Rocket soon.
Sir, I want to take your company to world #1 at low cost. Test me with a small project.
Oh, he's like, try me, bitch. Try me, son. You don't think I can do it? Try me, son. You don't want none of this.
So I was away at this time, meaning I wasn't at home.
Mentally, physically?
Physically.
Okay.
And he wanted a small project.
See, here's the thing. The thing that the viewers don't get to see, I don't understand why, because you're watching the podcast. You don't get to see, as Dave's telling the story, where he starts to lose it because he's so impressed with his ridiculousness. Continue, sir.
So he wanted to be tested with a small project, and I wasn't home. So the smallest project I could think of, I said, okay, feed my cat.
You want to show you care?
Feed my cat.
Feed said the cat.
Give me your Apple Podcast Spotify link.
Can I just, for a second? Okay. This is not a great mystery, the freaking link. We've joined a group. The face space is out there. On the face space that we have, you click a button.
That's all you do.
It's called a link. And without a doubt, every single one of these incredibly helpful people ask, can you send me the link?
Right. And they're podcast promoters. So I can understand he wants a link to help us promote, but I want to confirm that he can't help me out,
That he can't help you?
that he can't help me with a small job. So I said, so you can't feed my cat.
Oh, that job.
I got your Apple Podcast link and I can set it up for promotion if you tell me. Where can I get your cat?
Where can I get your cat? Well, it's at my freaking house. Where can you get my cat?
So again, staying with the literal, you don't get my cat. I just need you to feed my cat. Please listen to the words coming out of my mouth.
Yes, sir. You tell me.
I'm going to need you to feed my cat.
You're going to double down on this one.
Where's your cat?
Jesus Christ.
I said, at my house. Where else would I keep my cat?
You're just being condescending at this point.
Absolutely.
How can I feed your cat? I live in Bangladesh. I can promote your company on Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Business, and many more.
So at this point, I'm confused. So
Really?
So I got to ask a clarifying question. Did you think I kept my cat in Bangladesh? Because he said he could feed it.
No, sir. I'd like to promote your Apple Podcast.
He's trying to refocus you.
So why'd you ask where I kept my cat?
You're stuck on this freaking cat. Poor Sid. He said, you know what? You're away. You're working. All you want is Mr. H in Bangladesh. You just swing by, throw a little food. It said, give Sid the cat a little something so you can continue your day. But is that too much? Hey, you're on Upworks for crap's sake. It's like the least. I'm talking the least you can do. Feed my freaking cat. Right?
That's right. That's where we left it.
When you word it like that, it doesn't sound so bad. But then when you step back, you go, yeah, you're just being ridiculous.
Thankfully, my dad fed Sid.
But he lives in Bangladesh? No.
No, not my dad.
Got it.
Or Sid.
Or Sid.
He lives with me.
Okay.
We live together.
Okay.
Speaking of things, would like to take a moment to make a very special announcement to all of the thingies that listen to this fantabulous pod show. We recently confirmed that we heard from a guy who said that he knows Joe Rogan, or that he once met Joe Rogan, or maybe it was that he went to an early Joe Rogan comedy show or something along those lines. Anyway, we received 85% confirmation that this guy heard one of our pod shows and said it was, quote, pretty funny, end quote. If you would like to learn even more about this major announcement, please write some words on a piece of email paper and send them to speak to SoT@gmail.com.